right, welcome to the second weekend of BSWC 2021. I am Mystic Mole and I'm joined today by Ixon. We'll be your casters for today's match between Australia and Sweden. Yo, what is going on, Ixon?
Yo, hello, Mystic Mole. I am so hyped for this match.
Dude, we have quite the match for us today. Oh my God.
just by judging the seeds, it's pretty much the closest match we are going to see. Seed 4 against seed 5. So, you know, I don't think there is any way to get closer than that. However, the teams are a little different in their specialties, I believe, you know. So I think
interesting. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're going to see some interesting picks and bans, because I do assume that Sweden is going to opt a little more for the slower maps, while Australia is probably going to try to get the faster maps in.
Ooh. I was looking at some of their score sabers, right? And like, I don't know, like you look at like the representation of like the maps on both sides, they definitely have like the skill set it takes to tackle on, like, you know, with this kind of higher echelon of like these players. They can really just take on whatever map, and like, you know, a lot of them do farm PP, and we're quite familiar with how speed has kind of been the meta. So a lot of the players who have kind of grinded this far are very familiar with speed. But like when we look at like the more specific stuff, right, like we're seeing like players like Clow have crazy scores on like some of the faster stuff, and not to mention Small Fox as well, currently having the second highest score in OV Sacrament and Syncest, if I am not mistaken, which is insane. That song is super
insane.
fast.
That is insane. But that song is also, I think, quite a bit faster than anything we will see today.
Yeah.
The highest BPM being like, I think 300 for Galaxy Friends is still like 40 BPM lower than OV. So, but like the funny part is,
I mean the Sacrament, not is Toymatic in this pool? Or
Toymatic is indeed in this pool, yes.
Oh, that's 340, I believe. Or no, it goes up to 350. Oh my.
Yeah, Toymatic is like, it's just it starts relatively manageable and just goes faster and faster towards the end. But the thing is, you can kind of try to farm accuracy in the beginning, right? Because it is relatively slow. You can just go and act your soul out, and then in the end just try to combo so that you can have a good score. Probably the way to go on that map. But it is also very, very funny to me, because like if you kind of look at the players of Australia, like just from a ranking perspective, it looks pretty good for Australia on a speed perspective, right? Because usually Score Saber rank represent ability to do speed reasonably well. But if you look at like what they have submitted in their player questionnaire, all of the top players, like the top 4 players for Australia, have written AG. Every single one of them. So it's not a weakness for them. Definitely not.
See, yeah, that's the thing. We might see Sweden kind of coming up here and thinking like they can try to out-act them. Like they'll try to manipulate the picks and bans to go towards the slower songs. But as we see, like the Australian players are quite confident in their accuracy. So, oh my gosh. Like, no matter if this goes on speed or ACK, it's gonna be a close set, like, no matter what.
I do believe that the slowest map on Super Riser, I think Sweden has a pretty huge advantage on that, because that map is only like 2.5 nodes per second. It is relatively, not relatively, it is extremely slow as compared to every other map in the pool. Even Falling with the same nodes per second has that NPS like one-handed, so it plays almost twice as fast. And like if you look at how well players scale, like someone like Taili is just so scary on that map. Like Taili almost has a 99 on that map, which is,
oh my god,
very insane. That is very, very insane. And I don't think Clow is too far off, but maybe like a 98.8 or something similar, also relatively close. Small Fox can also manage it, because Small Fox knows how to act, else he wouldn't be able to be as high ranked as he is currently. So, you know, I think that map is probably like, if I were Australia, I would immediately ban that map, because I think the other maps, it's way closer. That one is scary for Australia.
Yeah, like Super Riser being, I don't know too. The jump distance of Super Riser is like significantly further as well. Not like that matters too much because the players will be be able to change their jump distance because all the players have different, what do you call this, preferences. But
Yeah.
I do know some accuracy players who do prefer a further jump distance, and
Yeah,
some
I
others
know
that
that
prefer
too,
a
yeah.
closer one.
Definitely.
So-
That really depends on the player. I mean, Small Fox plays without like anything. So I guess for Small Fox, it doesn't really matter too much what the jump distance is because he can just manage everything. I've seen a lot of players just tend to further offsets for slower maps simply because like usually closer offsets help you with timing and with focusing on the block that is directly in front of you, right? Because you
Yeah.
don't see anything else. You only see the block you have to swing at currently. So it makes it easier to time and position yourself. That is kind of not an issue with slow maps because you usually don't have to focus at all on timing it because you only have like 2 to 3 blocks a second. That's not a lot. So I can see that some players might just set the offset to be higher so that they can kind of prepare a little bit more for each block. Wouldn't surprise me.
All right, I guess while waiting for the players to come in, we can talk about the other maps. What do you think, Ixon? You think we're gonna see a Toymatic pick or a Galaxy pick here?
Either of these two is probably like I don't know if you're gonna see both of them because I do believe that the extremes are gonna get banned, but I do think we're
Yeah.
going to see one of them. I'm not sure if like if you look at the Fool, the Fool is also kind of like hard to egg. Generally, it is not as fast as the other maps, but like from an eggability standpoint, it is kind of harder, which plays in the hands of speed players usually. The better you are at speed, the more, or rather, the less you have issues with maps that are high speed and difficult to egg, right? So I think between these 3 maps, we might see like one ban and one pick. And I'm honestly kind of expecting Toymatic to get banned here by Sweden. They have Small Fox, yes. That is like Small Fox is kind of an insane carry, and I think Sopa is also very very good at that type of map. But I'm not really sure if the rest of Sweden's players are super comfortable with the latter half of that map.
Goes really fast later on. Like even if they are able to act the first section, I don't know, the section where it bumps up to 350. Like one miss, well, okay, maybe they've built up a lot of act and they can take a few misses towards the end, but like at such a close, like this match is projected to be extremely close. Like you gotta have nerves of steel to get through those later sections of the map, and I don't know if Sweden is going to take that risk.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on it. But then again, sometimes picks and bans of the teams are kind of unpredictable because they have more knowledge about the players than we do. You never know if like a player maybe has an off day or has like a day where they are just insane on speed and the team just decides, okay, let's go for speed this time because I don't know, Taili is just feeling it and can play it like mid speed, which would be very scary. I expect Toymatic to get banned and Super Riser to get banned. I think these are going to be the first 2 bans that we see, but I'm curious. I kind of want to be surprised by the teams.
Just a personal pick. Nothing towards what the players are planning against, but I hope baseline Yataru gets picked. The thing is a banger, and I was playing through it, right? And I've been noticing that the current meta of players, they've been getting higher scores and they've been putting their jump distance like closer. It's kind of optimal at this point. Like we see like some of the top players, they're playing on jump distances like 16, 17. That's pretty close. And baseline Yataru, it utilizes a lot of walls that can be quite jump scary if your jump distance is that close, right?
Yeah.
So I want to see what happens there.
Yeah, also, I feel like with the reverse bomb resets, that is also something that kind of plays very, very, like, not bad, but rather like it's hard to get the positioning right for reverse bomb resets if you have a close offset. Because it's just something you're not used to. It happens like on, I don't know, I can probably count the amount of maps that have reverse bomb resets on like half of my left hand or something like that. It's probably, I think, like 2 or 3 maps that does it. So, yeah, I agree. That would be very, very interesting to see. I think in general, everything that has like technical aspects to it is super interesting to see in tourney situations.
Yeah. Like, especially like with like extremely high levels of players, like you play it yourself, you get a good score, and then you see some streamers play it, and then you see like the top players play it, and you're like, dang, you could score that high in that score.
Yeah.
And then that's all.
Suddenly everyone is like 3% ahead of you, and you're just sitting there like, I thought I got a good score. Apparently not.
But I mean, that's why we watch the World Cup. We're here to see some good ass Beat Saber.
And we will.
I guess what other song could? What else do you think might get picked? You know,
if I stand with what I said before, Timatic ban, afterwards Superizer ban for Australia, and then Australia picks, and I think they will probably go for Galaxy Friends.
Oh, straight away to the
I would assume. You know, we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong.
As well as the fact that anything can happen in a tournament, dude. I'm a broken record. I say this all the time I cast, but like, you know, it could say in the paper that, oh, these people are blatantly better at speed or blatantly better at act, but we have seen upsets happen, and they are crazy. Like, literally, someone could just pop off, make a crazy comeback. Dude, like, that's the thing. That's the aspect of tournaments that keeps us going back to them.
Yeah, it's anything can happen, you know. You just need like someone misreading a single pattern, and suddenly there are like 3 misses, and the score is gone. That's all it takes. Just a small, tiny mistake, and the entire match just turns around.
Sorry,
I was going to say I'm assuming Sweden to pick like probably Broken Man afterwards. That's like the most hackable mid-speed map, and I feel like that's kinda going to be like their second strength. You know, it's another map that has like sliders and stacks, but no curved sliders. Curved sliders kind of being the antithesis of like accuracy, because you can't.
The act killer, yeah.
Yeah, you can't 100% a curved slider reliably. It's just impossible. While like stacks and straight sliders, you can just, you know, with a very straight cut that is well positioned, you can get like amazing accuracy. I wouldn't be surprised to see falling instead, but kind of I do expect Broken Man. And the rest of the maps I honestly don't want to.
It's anyone's game, right?
Yeah, because like it depends. It kind of depends also on how the players do, right? Because if they do amazingly on a certain map, they like the picks might actually kind of pivot.
That's true. Like once a certain team realizes that, like for example, Galaxy Friends gets picked, and then by like Australia, like you're kind of thinking, but then suddenly Sweden takes it. Australia might try to want to pivot to some of the easier act stuff to see what happens there, or like the mid-speed stuff.
Yeah, or maybe go straight to tech.
That's true. Going with Broken Man. That's the thing about Broken Man, right? I think it's a very consistency is key there, because I believe the chorus repeats 3 times, and it has a very memorable pattern all throughout. So whatever team can nail like the first chorus and maximize their accuracy there, they're kind of golden for the rest of the map, right? Because the map doesn't really throw too many curveballs at you. Oh, and yeah, we are starting with the first. Oh wait, no, we are warming up first. Yeah, warming up.
First warm up, the most important part of the entire match.
Oh, we got Small Fox, Tealy, Lucas, and Wixie on Team Sweden, and for Australia we have Creeper Dude, Pink Armadillo, Purple, and Epic Moo.
Indeed, and this is, I believe, the warm-up map that was chosen by Sweden.
Let's go! I miss seeing this many barcodes next to each other. It's World Cup season, baby. Let's go!
You know, I've waited so long for the World Cup again. Last year was so good, and
it was
like the game has progressed so much since then. Like I said it before, even like the mapping quality is just so insanely better these days, and it's only been a year.
Oh,
but it seemed to have worked.
No sync, but you know, we're just getting onto it. It's just a warm up anyway. We're
wait,
just
never mind.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, these are some wacky backhands on the warm up.
Wait, I don't.
This is not easy to citrate.
Oh, did it work?
Oh, give me those 1-4 sliders. Oh no, those are 1-8 sliders. Oh god, take me back.
When the nostalgia hits.
Oh,
Triangle.
Oh goodness. This is just, you know, this is just a
foreshadowing.
Map, by the way. Why am I missing?
Foreshadowing that Sweden is gonna.
It is awesome.
Lean towards more slider maps? Question mark.
I wonder what.
Or you know, maps with
Aussies
triangles. I don't think
right
we
now.
have those, but
Eek mapping right here.
like these one-handed
EMF
triangle
based
jumps,
already
they
knows
still
what's
kind of give me like
How am I having
PTSD.
3
I gotta
misses?
know.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh man,
And-
dude. Let's go.
It's a banger though.
I'm
It's a banger though.
I'm still surprised
My
that Small
PB.
Fox is just keeping his combo somehow. I'm not really sure that is even possible.
Wait, Small Fox FCing the song
actually-
so far. What?
He actually just doesn't care at all.
Oh,
He's
man.
just like, I don't
Oh,
care. I'm just
God.
gonna FC this now.
I'm losing my mind in the warm up. What is happening?
Shut
I mean,
up,
it's
Small
almost
Fox.
like 10% ahead at, of like number 2
Oh, time
player
to sub
right
the
now.
Eli.
This is a power of Small Fox. It's just like
Everybody follow.
I don't really know
lot
how
of
that
voice
is
cracks.
possible. But wait, is he
Voice
playing with?
crack.
Probably the song has
Default?
no lights.
Oh, I thought that's
was
what you were
surprised.
gonna remark on.
I mean, he has
More,
everything
by the
default,
way,
but
so
usually he
just be
plays with
warned.
lights, right?
Whoa.
And
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
wondering
Okay,
if
the
maybe
song
anything
doesn't
else.
have
yeah, that's what I'm
I like
assuming.
this map.
That probably the song
Am I
just doesn't have
weird?
lights.
Yes.
Yes, I like this map too. Great map.
Good God, this map. But we have only like 40 seconds left of this. I think it has repeated a few times now.
I have 7 misses. I'm so good at this
Those-
I mean,
game.
this is a
those
good
1-8
warm-up.
sliders into the bomb reset.
Still in 90 though.
It is a good warm-up for the right hand though.
Eighty
It's
five.
very, very busy.
How do I get exhausted?
Left hand
Anyone playing
kinda,
on
you know.
left-handed? No one.
Play the game.
no.
You will get exhausted.
But it's something, Epic Moo actually also plays with default sabers. And I think Creeper Dude has
Give me
default
those
sabers.
trails.
Default trails right now, but I think it's probably like the custom sabers bug
Let's
that
go.
we have seen a few times already, which is kind of sad.
I'm sorry, Super, but I
Yeah, and Small Fox actually FC'd this.
Oh my god. Small Fox is cracked.
That is actually.
No, I
kinda
mean, this is the
insane.
warm up. We're all kind of just vibing, but dang, Small Fox FCing that. It did all
I mean, it
those
being-
rolls, all those sliders, the reset, dude.
Yeah,
The
it's
triangle
very hard.
jumps.
But that being said, you know, this being a warm up, not every player is probably try-harding here.
Yeah.
Especially on triangles, you kind of don't want to like break your wrist on a triangle right before the match. All right, the next one,
It was Australia's
Bunnings
warm up.
Snacks.
Yes.
Indeed, this is actually mapped by Epic Moo.
I was thinking about like funny warm up strategies. Like, that's the thing, right? The reason you don't like always give it your all in the warm up. What if you have to play like some random heavy stamina song?
Imagine just a team hitting you with some vibro or something, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's happened before. Like even last year too, we've had some pretty colorful warm up songs, which span from anything from crazy tech stuff, super fast stuff, the national anthems of some countries where the players just salute. I mean, dude, the
That
warm up
was actually my
goes
highlight. Just the national anthem with the bombs forcing you to basically salute.
to
else you're gonna
salute.
fail the
You
match.
gotta salute or else.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. I mean, you know, this is where we see everything.
Oh no.
Sweden hacks.
Okay. Now the important part. Does this map reset?
Oh my. It just loop twice and then copy paste. I mean, I'm down.
like a chair.
I think it doesn't reset. Like if you look at Epic Moo, she mapped this.
Yep.
It doesn't seem to reset. It is just impossible to read, basically.
Oh, actually, you're right. Like looking
I'm
at Moo's
borderline
movement,
health.
she's handling these
Oh, wait,
pretty
mine
well.
Oh, Australia Day.
Oh.
Try it
Oh
out.
my. Oh my! Oh, she dropped a note there. She FC'd that part. I would have. There's no way. There's no way.
Oh, let's go.
How is
Eating
Team
7
Sweden
of them.
handling this? I mean, you know,
Not that great.
With the
He's
typical
doing a good
warm-up
job.
songs.
impossible to read.
I dig it. The little primer before. It's kind of the calm before the storm. You know, where both teams are just vibing.
He's doing well. He's doing really well.
And then after the warm-up stops, they'll be fighting to the death.
I was gonna say then like
He's smashing me.
then the battle actually starts.
I love the little
Small
window scene at
foxes.
the end.
I like how Small Fox has given up.
I really hope
know what to do.
Australia doesn't like injure any of their players trying to play this.
He was
I'm
taking it
seeing
like a
purple
champ at the start, and then
freaking out a lot. Oh, that just might be the trails. The trails are so trippy. Do you see purple sabers?
I was gonna say, what the heck?
What
Was this? It was like they had gravity or something.
It's like I think they were whips. Oh no, purple is switching back. I believe. Like right
Okay,
now.
that's
Okay.
probably this is probably smart because I do think that they were affected by gravity, which is odd. It's not something you want to have for trails because it's just gonna be confusing.
All right.
All right,
Oh,
picks
we
and
got,
bans.
Let's go. I like how it's best of 7 now. Like I believe the first 2 rounds in last year were best of 5s, but now we have a big and juicy pool like in round 2. So, all right, let's see what both teams here are gonna end up picking and banning.
Yeah, I'm expecting the first bans probably to be relatively fast. The decisions should be more or less set in stone already,
That's true.
at least for the first picks and bans. So let's see if I was completely wrong or just a little.
I mean, we've kind of seen this trend as well, even as far as last year as well, like where the teams kind of we see the main targets of the bans being the act map and the fastest map. That's usually kind of how it goes. But with both teams being seated so close to each other, I won't be surprised if like their skill set just kind of blends in with one another. So I think we might be seeing some mid speed here. Kind of, it might be the middle ground that both teams kind of have an unsaid agreement to go for, or I don't know. We'll see a quick one being pulled, and we'll just see like the fastest song being picked.
All right, you roll for the for who picks and bans first. I mean, in the end, Sweden still picks first, so I accidentally were right about that, but rolling that 89%.
And we're gonna see an insta ban on Galaxy Friends, you think? But like, I don't know. Is Galaxy Friends faster than the latter part of Toymatic? I don't think so, right?
No, I don't think so either.
I think Toymatic is pretty. I think Toymatic hits the rank BPM cap of 350, but only for a while, like towards the very end of the song.
Yeah, but still, you know, that's right at the part where you have like your stamina is basically the lowest. If that's the part where the song is the fastest, that's kind of, you know, that's tough basically.
Oh,
Australia banning
going for the
Unclear.
ban.
Okay. Actually, not going for Supervisor, banning the Tech map by Timbo.
Kind of
One has a
sad.
lot-
Unclear is a banger, and
It is.
It's a very dance mappy type of map, and that was super fun. Now Sweden is gonna ban.
Okay, Toymatic
Yeah.
is gone. I was
right.
50% right. That's at least something.
Surprise, yeah, like not Superizer, right? It's kind of in the. It's still an act map, but it's like one of the faster ones, right?
It is
Like,
faster
more
and it has it is also like the most technical accuracy map. It has a lot of inverts, it has a lot of like angles that you need to position yourself well in. Maybe the players are just not feeling this today. Okay, so first pick is going to be Sweden as well, I believe.
Oh,
there
going
we go.
straight into Superizer, yeah.
Going with Superizer. Let's see some good old egg.
That was kind of like your predictive choice there, right? Because you said that Sweden would want to like lean more towards Superizer, and you did predict that Australia was going to try to ban Superizer first. But now that it wasn't banned, now we're going to be seeing it, and song number 1 picked by Sweden. We are going to Superizer.
So let's see if Australia can actually like do better than I expect. I mean, Australia has definitely some strong accuracy players, like Chicken, for example, is a very, very strong accuracy player. I know that Epic Moo is very, very strong. Creeper Dude is also a very good accuracy player. I'm just not sure if their accuracy, like their collective accuracy, just scales enough for this speed.
That's
Because
true. We do
every
have to
player, every player has kind of like a limit, like an upper and a lower limit to where the accuracy scales, right? And a lot of players' accuracy scales until like 4 notes per second, and then it kind of stays relatively stable. And that is like, for maps like these, that's not good to have. You want to have your accuracy scale down to like at least 2 NPS or something, so that you can get ridiculous accuracies on these. But I guess we will see. We are seeing, Creeper Dude, Epic Moo, Ultra, and a Chicken for Team Australia here. And Small Fox, Taidi, Clow, and Wixie for Team Sweden.
Yeah, Super Riser has those very, very far jump distances. I'm not sure how much of that we're going to see. Both teams probably will adjust their jump distance to whatever they're comfortable with. But there are a few doubles especially towards the start of the song. The thing about Super Riser, it's not, if I recall correctly, it's not that long of a song. Where's that Google sheet?
It's 2 minutes 30. And,
2 minutes.
It's not super long. Like the good part is a lot of these doubles are before your combo has like gone to ×8. So, it's not going to affect your score too much, but it can still, just like small differences on X can sometimes make a difference. And just if you hit like a few 108s or something on these doubles that are like going diagonal, that can make the difference that you need.
Right?
It just
Especially
can make the
in Ag.
difference. Yeah,
For sure.
Because like on Ag, especially on maps like these, sometimes like a 108 is similar to a miss. If you're holding a 99, a 108 is deadly because that just knocks you down all the way to like a 98.8 suddenly. And that's a huge difference.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I've seen there's always been sort of a kind of divide in terms of the viewership when it comes to like accuracy and stuff, right? It's like, why are they playing such a slow song? I, for one, think accuracy songs are like pretty crazy to watch, right?
They're
like
like nerve-wracking to play.
Angle. Yeah, that's where everyone's sitting at the edge of their seats because this game from this like this one single note can like change up the whole, and no one even has to miss. Like they just have to hit one in a weird way and it's done.
Yeah, it can get, is like, especially towards the end, it can get so nerve-wracking because there are usually not enough notes to distract you from the fact that you're doing well. So, if you go down and you just like see the notes coming in, and you're like, I have to at least hit a 113, else my score is gonna gonna drop. And then it just comes closer and closer slowly. It can break you. It can absolutely break you. It does need a lot of mental fortitude to actually, to go through with it properly.
So we're gonna watch carefully. We have that intro section because we have those like triple doubles at the start, right? And they kind of happen, and then they don't happen for the rest of the.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a banger! Let's go!
Banger indeed.
Wait,
did
Creeper? Creeper didn't start.
Yeah, the notes are not jumping in. Okay, I was gonna say, did someone like just miss 20 notes? That's very odd.
Wait, what's gonna happen here? Is there gonna?
I mean, I'm not sure actually. That's. I mean, we can look at the scores of the other players though.
Yeah, I think we should like just go ahead with the others because and just have Creeper play on his own.
Yeah, so
it would be weird to reset
we are seeing a pretty substantial advantage for Sweden here. Taidi is climbing from those doubles, is at 98.7, is gonna climb further. And Wixie is the only one below a 98.5 currently. And honestly, Chicken is the only person holding above that 98.5. So this is a huge advantage for Sweden because I think Creeper Dude probably needs like a 99 to bring it closer.
God, Tilly! Look at Tilly's percent.
Yeah, it's gonna keep on rising. Taidi started with, what was it, a 98.1 or something? Maybe
Will
actually
he be
playing this
able
on
to break-
left-handed mode. That's
Will he
interesting.
break the
Probably.
99? Well,
That's
this
difficult
climb
to
looks a
say.
little hard, yeah, but
Yeah. There's not too much map left. I don't think we're going to see that 99. But that's still really, really good. Meanwhile, Chicken also
good.
still rising, hold that 98.6. Ultra V has dropped a little.
ooh, little spooky wall section if you weren't careful.
Yeah, you can just hit. Like, if you go with too close offset, those are scary. You can just hit a wall because they're so thin.
Oh my
So Chicken
God,
also doing
Tylee.
exceptionally well here. 98.6 still rising while we go into that last section. Tylee is closing in on that 99. I know he wants it. I know he wants the 99. He can smell it.
He has like 10 seconds left in the song, or like 15. Will he be able to get it?
It needs more 150. It's not gonna be enough. Meanwhile, Creeper Dude still holding that 0 combo full combo. That is like, I'm not really sure why that happened. Tylee not managing that 99, but getting very, very close. All around, very, very strong performance by Sweden and also by Australia. But you can see Australia just not quite able to match the like insane accuracy that is Tylee, Small Fox, and Clow.
I mean, I'm not sure what the protocol is here, but I think, is Creeper Dude gonna play it again by himself? Is that how it's gonna work? The average AC of both teams are actually crazy. What we're gonna try here is, because Creeper Dude kind of got left out, Creeper Dude will be playing the map again by himself, and then I believe that score will be added to the net score that the rest of the players in Team Australia just got. So, dang, the average is so high, but Creeper Dude is gonna have to work extra hard to try and topple the score that Team Sweden got.
It's going to be like pretty, like, I'm going to be honest, I don't think it's possible to get a percentage high enough to carry basically them to victory. Like, I can run a quick calculation.
Okay.
So if Creeper Dude gets a 99, the average would be at a 98.5. So
yeah, that
that's
is-
probably not gonna happen. I think. Oh yeah, look at that. If Creeper Dude actually gets 100%, it's going to be the same percentage. So
Oh my God! Are we gonna see the first 100% in a tournament? Creeper Dude.
yeah, that's a lot of pressure, you know. Yeah, so this is basically like this is basically impossible to do now because the average by Team Sweden is just ridiculous.
It's ridiculously high. You're right.
Yeah.
98.75 as a team average. That is nutty. That is insane.
Yeah, so Creeper Dude is, I think, adjusting some of his plugins and is probably going to return very soon. So I'm curious to see what he can do on Act like this, on an Act map like this. Like even like even saying that it's not going to be enough for the team, just seeing Creeper Dude maybe get like a 98.6 or something similar is going to be like, it's going to give the team a lot of confidence, I believe.
First
for the
of
other
all,
Act maps.
morale going
Yeah.
up. Yeah. I don't know, like aside from like the morale going up, where we could see here Creeper Dude, if he does set a pretty like high score, it's kind of just like a sign like, oh, don't count us out for Act. There's still another Act song, but that falling, I believe, is pretty fast, right? It has those one-handed sections, and if Creeper Dude gets a really good score here, it'll kind of be a sign for Sweden to maybe not just like freely go for a pick on falling, perhaps. We have yet to see. Or if I'm just completely wrong and Australia just tries to ban falling for the next the next game. But we will
I mean,
see.
it could happen. It absolutely could happen that they just banned it, but it's hard to say. You know, falling as said, it has these one-handed sections that are faster, meaning it is harder to act, which plays into the hands of I think players like Ultra V and Epic Moo, who are probably able to get very similar accuracy on falling than they did right now. And meanwhile, I don't think that Tylee will be able to 99 falling. That would be actually kind of insane.
Mm-hmm.
So
Creeper Dude has the stage all to himself. All eyes are on you, Creeper dude.
No, no pressure. You just need to get 100% here.
Good luck. Yeah, okay. Good luck.
I'm kind of glad we
Alright.
get to hear this banger again. It sounds so good.
It is really good. All right, getting started with the doubles. Accuracy is going to drop off a little bit during the last triple doubles, or whatever you
Yeah.
want to call them.
Yeah,
And
those
those are-
doubles are quite like they come at you fast, and these ones too. This one with the tanned angle that kind of
Yeah, with the diagonals.
Yep.
Exactly.
All right, a
Alright.
banger. Holding that 98.
Yeah, it's gonna probably rise a little bit, because like the beginning is the hardest to act.
Yeah.
You can also see like Creeper Dude has a lot of like optimization in his swings, you know, going for the diagonals instead of like just going up and down. That helps with timing consistency, and it kind of is also reusable because you can take side swings and up and down swings as diagonals. So you have basically one swing for the 3 different blocks, right? That can help a lot with consistency. And we can see him actually rising 99.32 now. I'm expecting probably like a 98.49 towards the end. There's still a few blocks that are just like 7s and 8s. So if those weren't there, the accuracy would probably be way higher. But yeah.
Remember, there's one tiny wall section coming up, but Creeper Dude's playing on a quite a far jump. It's not far, but like it's not like hella close. There is a wall section. This one. But yeah, Creeper Dude kind of chilling here with a 90. Might hit a 93, I think.
Yeah, dropped
I don't
off
know,
a little
with
bit
the-
actually.
Song is gonna end soon. Let's see if he'll be able to hit your prediction of 98.4.
Probably not. I said 4.9 because he was still rising, but I think some of these middle and diagonals are just not working out well for him. So, you know, if you get like the occasional 108, you're just not gonna go above that 98.3. Because it just drops you off, and it looks like the way he reacted. I don't think he's happy with that score. But then again, you know, as we said, it wouldn't have made a difference. Like that 0.2%.
So that average we see at the bottom, like the final score now, I believe.
I do believe so.
Or-
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So with that, Sweden is taking song number 1, Super Riser, over Team Australia with a ending score, a net score of 98.75, and Australia ending with a 98.32. Like, oh my gosh, like that kind of goes to show though that Australia definitely has the act, but Sweden is that score by Teely. I still can't get over it. Everyone
It
in
is
the other team,
insane.
like everyone did super well though, but yeah, that's crazy to see. Crazy.
It is indeed very impressive. All right, this was Sweden's pick. That means that we are going to see Australia's pick next. I'm like 100% sure that they are not going to pick falling. I think that would be
Yeah.
probably kind of suicidal. I honestly expect Galaxy Friends here. Just go into the absolute opposite direction.
Super fast.
Yes. 300, just go 300. Yeah, there we go. It's Galaxy
Yeah,
Friends.
nice.
Just go 300 BPM, go stamina. Just, you know, do the exact opposite of what currently has not worked, because Sweden did take that map pretty convincingly.
Thing we see there, Toymatic. You see duplication. It's down there with Toymatic and Galaxy Friends, but duplication is not as fast as those two songs.
No, it is considerably slower.
Yeah, so I'ma just let us know that the reason duplication is down there is because it got re-uploaded. So it's not. It's there because it kind of got pushed down. It's not part of the speed category. So it's more mid-speed and a little tech, right? It's one of Muffin's less techier maps. Like there's still definitely like that Muffin tech flavor to it. with the windows and some sliders, but it's considerably easier to read.
Indeed, yeah. And the team for Australia is going to be Epic Moo, Creeper Dude, Pink, and Chicken. I think that is a pretty similar team. I just think Ultra V got replaced by Pink Armadillo.
I think this is a song going for rank, so I'm trying to see if all the dudes who play rank have set a score on this already, or not.
I mean, I think a lot of players did set scores. I mean, Small Fox got like a 97.1 on this, which is kind of crazy.
97.
But honestly, like looking at the rest of the scores, you have Clow, and then Creeper Dude, Epic Moo, Taili, and then you have Ponk. You know, this might get really, really close.
Mm-hmm.
But this actually, like, just looking at the scores, this looks pretty good for Sweden as well. So they will be able to actually, like, have a very, very close match here. This is not going to be straight an Australia domination.
For sure. It is scary when you go to when you're, like, tackling on this and you have to, like, do certain picks. It's scary to see a team when they win an act, and then like the kind of obvious strategy is to just take the polar opposite, take it the completely different direction and see how you fare against there. If Australia doesn't take the point here, they're gonna be in a tough spot to see what happens. And I believe with that, Sweden will have the next pick as well.
I don't think so, honestly. Yeah, I think Sweden is going to have the next ban.
Oh yeah,
and then Australia bans and then picks. So you know, the cards are still open, but let's see how this is going to work out first.
For sure, but yeah, this being Australia's pick, if they aren't able to take a song off this, Sweden is just in a good spot, like in terms of the pressure they put onto Team Australia. Yeah,
definitely. Taking the first map is always like so important. Just because you already know you have 1 point and you can win in certain maps, right? Just knowing that gives you a little bit of ease of mind, which can just helps. It can just help calming the nerves and make swinging a little bit easier because you're not basically thinking I have to full combo this now, and then like the first miss just throws you off or something. It helps tremendously. Like the mental game is just so it is pretty important.
There we go. I think all teams are set up. Hopefully Creeper Dude doesn't get left behind again.
I mean, it did start for Creeper Dude. The notes just didn't spawn in for some reason.
Yeah, like he was in the lobby the whole time, and like his run ended like when everyone else's ended, so he was like there. He was just vibing to the song, I think.
It was basically like this visual mode that got added in one of these patches where you can just like see the map. Ah, there we go. We have walls for everyone.
Woo! So here we go. Song number 2. We have Galaxy Friends. This being Australia's pick. We're going straight into the high-speed stuff, so let's see what happens.
Oh, there we go, and getting started. Right from the beginning, we can see that both teams are around that 97, kind of dropping off, but Australia is actually dropping off a little bit more, the difference being at 0.25% now.
So Epic Moo and Chickens picking up a miss.
Yeah, Pink Armadillo too. There were 3 misses right at the same time for Team Australia. Meanwhile, Sweden not dropping
at all
so far.
That intro sequence is brutal. Like there was a lot of dense sliders, and it's impressive to see Sweden just hold that mental fortitude and swings and just not miss a single note. Meanwhile, we have Chicken also with that FC at a crazy 96.4, but oh my god, Small Fox 97.2.
Actually insane. Clow missing also 2 notes in that section. I think Chicken also missed.
Oh god.
So currently looking pretty good for Team Sweden. They're almost ahead a whole percentage because they were able to combo a little bit more convincingly here.
Yeah, those sliders are extremely wide. I can see some act dropping there. Oh, Chicken picking up another miss, but here comes the break section, which is honestly especially important because number one, you're in a tournament you're like in a tournament situation, and two, this song is long and it does not get easier.
Yeah. So I'm expecting a lot of accuracy drops here right now. Lots of sliders, lots of stacks on the outer lane. You're not gonna hold your accuracy at the same point as with non-sliders.
Creeper Dude still with that FC. Crazy, and Ping holding this extremely long combo. Very impressive from all players.
Kaidi also at that FC, so you know all teams doing very, very well. But for now, still Sweden just able to hold that 1% ahead of Australia here.
Alright, here's the second break section. Let's see. Hey, also Saber as well, holding that 95.9 with an FC so far. Crazy.
Very impressive. Yeah, we can see that Sweden is just a little bit more consistent with comboing this map. That just makes a huge difference. If you can just combo, even if your accuracy is not like Small Fox level, you will be able to get a very, very impressive score on this.
Hit those
Now the
towers.
players missing on these towers.
Here we go, heading to the last drop. This polyrhythm section is quite easy to read, but there are a few dense sliders that pop in from there. And then it goes to doubles, I believe, soon? Oh, not yet.
Oh, Clown missing there. Bringing him to 3 misses, dropping the score a little bit, but it's still almost a full percentage ahead for the entire
FC
team.
still from Creeper Dude. Oh, Small Fox actually missing and dropping him below a 97 are the Teely and Creeper Dude still maintaining that FC through that crazy final drop.
As is Sopa. And there we go. That is the map. Tylee, Sopa, and Creeper Dude FCing this insane map. It's kind of insane to me that Small Fox actually almost get that 97 with
Yeah, I mean, technically
is
he
like-
did get a 97. 96.97. No.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, round up, I guess. No, but that is an insane score. Unfortunate miss towards the end. But, oh my gosh. I'm just going through over the other scores. Moo actually missing a few towards the start, but she was able to pull it back up quite, like, well. I'm not sure how many misses she got, but, like, ending with a 95.6, that is kind of insane. Yeah, just going through all the players, God, their consistency.
Very good
This song
score
is
for everyone.
fast and this song is long. Sure, there are 2 breaks scattered around it, but like, God, playing on like, dude, the nerves, the tournament nerves, all the other things that are going through the players' minds, just seeing this high-level gameplay is crazy.
It is. But this brings Australia to a very, very bad spot right now because they have not taken the speed map. In fact, they are even like pretty behind, 0.6%. Yeah, there were a lot of misses. But now this begs the question, can Team Australia almost like full team combo this? Like, I think I believe like if they get like 2 full combos and maybe 2 people with 1 miss or something, they might be able to get very close or even beat the score that Team Sweden currently has. But the real question is, can they do that? Does this warrant a replay from them?
All right. Yeah, with that, Australia is actually going to be replaying Galaxy Friends. Oh, we're going to hear this banger. Let's go.
It is time to play this again. So Team Australia needs to combo. They need to combo this map now.
Like, they're very much capable of overtaking Sweden in a net average. It's just the stars just have to align for them. Yeah, with this replay coming out from Australia, I think we can see like their confidence as well. Like they can try to take this back if the players can kind of solidify and just nail those intro sections where it was kind of rough for the Australian players. They can very much take this song away from the hands of Sweden, and we're gonna have a 1-1.
One team being able to take Egg, the other one taking speed. Oh, almost with the perfect stream sync. All right. Every player probably now sitting, or rather standing, and just trying to combo as much as they can.
Let's see, because in this intro section, it does get pretty brutal. Like, these doubles are pretty frequent. Like, even towards the end of the song, I don't think the song throws this many doubles at a time, but actually, everyone in Team Australia maintaining that FC.
And
Everyone maintaining an FC. Wait,
It has to stay this way now. They need to FC this. And
One
Epic
miss
Moon missing
from
that,
Blue.
that's already kind of like, that's not something you want to have that early on. The score they need to beat is a 96.15.
5, yeah.
That's not easy. That's definitely not easy. And they can definitely get it even with a miss. I think even with another miss, it is possible. I said that before. But they do need to act more, and they do need to combo more. And meanwhile, Team Sweden, yeah, those are not easy to hit.
They're scary too. Like, you do not wanna. Oh, whoa! Did you see that creeper dude? Kind of like he like took a breath while he was hitting that.
I did not see that. But both teams kind of similar. 3 full combos, and Clow and Epic Moo dropping combo. I think Epic Moo is at 2 misses right now.
I believe so as well. Yeah. Cloud missing 1 and still staying above a 96. Meanwhile, Soper, we see him just vibing. He's bouncing up and down. Let's go. Alright, this part's kind of chill. Like, it's a little wub section. Don't let your guard down though, because these sliders will kill your act if you're not careful. But
Yeah, you need to position so well for those. If you don't know that they're coming, you need to be able to react in time. And Checken actually did miss at that point. Only 2 more full combos left for Team Australia. Meanwhile, nothing has changed for Team Sweden. They're at a 96.35, actually looking to improve their old score.
oh my gosh. Don't count Australia out just yet. They're pulling it up, almost breaking the 96 barrier again. And here we go. We're at the intro for the final drop. Let's see how things may change or stay the same in this part.
Unfortunately, Epic Moon dropped again. That is very, very unfortunate. They were right about getting to that 96, and right when I say this, another one.
It was about 2 or 3 misses, I believe.
And Creeper Dude's still at that FC.
Dude, Creeper Dude's so consistently.
It is insane. It is very insane. But Pink
Oh my
Armadillo
gosh.
also just showing that that raw skill.
I think Small Fox is gonna 97 this. He didn't do it in the last round. This reset might be what he needed.
Yeah, the map is basically over. We have like 20 seconds left. So I'm not.
Rough. That is a reset used by Team Australia on their pick, and yeah, even with the reset. Wow, wait. Actually, Team Sweden is about to end at like the
Both
same
teams,
percent.
I mean, both teams improved by 0.03% basically.
What?
That's okay. So Team Australia improved a little bit more, but they were just towards the end too many misses. Pink Armadillo and Chicken both dropping a lot of notes. Small Fox actually the only okay, Creeper Dude as well. Creeper Dude just too consistent. Just going with that FC. Small Fox actually 97.12.
Dude, his accuracy is insane.
That is actually kind of crazy.
Small Fox currently ranked number 3 in Score Saber, not a stranger to accuracy in speed maps. Something he's very used to at this point. All right, going back to the picks and bans with Sweden taking Galaxy Friends out from Australia, making the current score 2-0. I believe this is Australia's pick as well, right? Since they lost.
We have
correct me if I'm wrong.
ban now, and I think that ban is going to be by Team Sweden. So I think Sweden bans, then Australia bans, and then Australia can pick the next map.
They're in a tight spot. I want to see what they end up picking here.
Yeah, now it's getting like interesting. I mean, what are you gonna ban here? If you're Sweden, maybe like banning tech because you
Tech,
have
for sure.
like you have been able to beat the opposite team in speed and accuracy.
Speed and
Tech's-
act, right? Yeah, tech is
You
the
know-
unknown variable for now. Right? Yeah, that makes sense.
That might be like an idea, or maybe trying to just save the players by banning the fool, because that can get. Oh yeah, there we go. Fool is getting banned.
All right. Sorry, Jack. In parentheses. There's still another Jack song. There's Broken Man. Broken Man
Just watch
being,
Australia banning that one now.
I mean, what can I say? But sorry.
Sorry, Jack, I guess. And that one is also like an absolute jammer, so I'm a little sad that we're not gonna see it. All right, but that brings us to the next pick.
Oh,
Bios-
baseline wide open for the pick. Are we going to?
Ooh,
Are we going to see it? Bro Gamer actually being picked. Ooh. The mapper Nolan was actually able to play around with some wider angles and some different angles towards like the later part of the song and like some of the midsection. So let's see actually how both teams will tackle Bro Gamer by Usao.
like you will see a lot of people not having trouble. Some people are gonna have trouble full comboing this, obviously, but just getting decent accuracy on this is way harder than on equivalent maps. Right, there we got the lineups are
got
here.
players.
We're seeing Lucas, Klaus, Smallfox, Anti-ED for Team Sweden, and Epic Mo, Creeper Dude, Ultra, and Chicken for Team Australia.
Yeah, I distinctly remember some parts about this map like a right hand horizontal note all the way to the left side. Like definitely spacing is the name of the game here. So let's see how both teams tackle this. I think they should be fine. Like the BPM of Bro Gamer is not that fast. It's still at a very comfortable, definitely a comfortable BPM where both teams can act this really well. Bro Gamer just has such a, it's been around for a while. Like not this incarnation of the map, but like the song itself. It's made its mark in Beat Saber history.
That's true.
Headshot, GG, dude.
Honestly, I'm very happy that Usao's songs are kind of getting mapped more and more. They're just so
Yeah.
fun to play. It fits Beat Saber so well.
My favorite concept was that one DJ Genki. I think it was DJ Genki who made a song called Usao, and he just made it sound like it was a song made by Usao, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was him.
It was like
That's so.
it is like called Ultimate Super Hyper Mega something, right?
I think so. I'm not sure. I think it's just straight up called. Do not recall 100%.
I think it's kind of because Usao has a lot of these mix, the Ultimate Hyper Mix and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I think that was also kind of like on the nose, being like, yeah, the song is called Usao Ultimate Hyper Mega Giant Mega Mix. I believe at least. Maybe I'm.
Oh yeah, it's the club mix. No, I think you're right. But here we go. Song number 3. We have Bro Gamer by Usao.
There we go.
Look at
Very
these
wide jumps.
spacings,
here.
yeah.
Needs a lot of position changes, a lot of wide swings. And so far, actually, because Lucas dropping early on, Australia being ahead here.
Oh yeah. Oh, Lucas is, despite like I believe that was one miss, Lucas actually dropping to a 92. You gotta remember, like with a short song like this, misses are more detrimental to the net percent.
Yeah, very impactful. But both teams climbing a little bit here because the wide jumps are gone.
Australia with a full FC, full team FC.
And we have
Scary,
already
man.
passed the half-made mark of the song.
It's
So
a
far,
short song.
it is very short, and so far Australia is ahead. But Team Sweden is inching closer. It's going to be so close.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're coming. They're slowly coming up there. And remember, with anything, Australia does not have a reset anymore. They did use their reset over in Galaxy Clan.
Yeah, they need this victory now. And it's so close. Although Epic Moon
Was
missed
that a
it.
drop? Epic
Yes.
move, picking up a miss, and that might be what exactly Team Sweden needs. And with the song coming closer to the end, will they be able to bring this back?
I think they need another miss by Sweden now. I don't think it's going to be possible.
Oh god,
to
I'm scared.
that accuracy
Creeper
without a
Dude's
miss.
game is lagging a little, and it's
Oh no.
scaring me. But still
That is
maintaining that
very-
SC.
And Small Fox ending with a 97%. Rest of the players
Crazy.
around that 96.5. Ultra V just below that 96. And Epic Mo, even with a miss, able to get the 96.18%. But simply that miss, honestly, that miss didn't actually make a difference. Without that miss, I think Team Sweden would have gained the upper hand again. Just through raw egg. They are ahead by, like, what is it, 9,000 points? So Team Sweden just able to kind of out-egg Team Australia. This is kind of happening again.
Oh yeah, with that, Team Sweden taking Bro Gamer, which was, yeah, they're taking it 3-0 currently. This is a best of 7, so let's see if we're gonna see the reverse 4-0. You know, anything can happen, but Team Sweden is looking real solid here. They
going to
seem
be-
to be covering all the options, whether it's mid speed, high speed, or even AC. Like, they just have a very solid lineup and a very solid skill set among all of their players.
So now the question is, are we going to see Falling? Team Sweden was able to take Supervisor pretty convincingly. Falling is only like marginally faster if you consider the skill sets of the players. It's going to, you know, it's not going to, we're probably not going to see a 99 this time around, but still, that's like, I feel like it would play into their hands.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. Like, Falling does seem like the safe pick here. I feel like Team Sweden is going to try to stay away from mid-speed stuff, because Bro Gamer was pretty close. Like, when you look at the others, it was the closest song among all the other choices. So, and with Toymatic banned, I don't think, we have no more high-speed options. So I think Falling is the safe pick for Team Sweden here.
I agree with that. I would probably also go for Falling. And now, honestly, now after we saw what happened with Programmer, I feel like Baseline would have actually been a good pick as well.
Mm-hmm.
Simply because Programmer, being just hard to egg, gave Australia, like, it just gave them a little head start, and they were able to get so much closer. So maybe Baseline would have been actually the pick that gives Australia their first point. And Team Sweden actually going for Falling.
Goes for Falling, yep.
Unsurprisingly, honestly, this is probably going to be like a big advantage for Team Sweden again. But as I said, this plays faster. This is substantially like...
there's a
plays
lot more
substantially
one-handed
different.
sections for sure.
Yeah, especially like the timing is a little bit more tight on the swings. But as I said before, I don't believe that any of these players are going to feel like any difficulty spike from that, because for all of these players, these maps are still like ridiculously slow.
So let's see here, because Team Australia did have a bunch of their players come in here and talk about how they were comfortable with AC, and we did see a bunch of hit. There was quite a lead Team Sweden had over in the first pick, which was Supervisor. But let's see if the increase in speed in this accuracy map, Falling, will be a factor to take into account. And let's see if Team Australia will be able to utilize that to their advantage.
I do believe that it is going to be closer this time around.
Yeah,
But
closer
this
than
doesn't change.
Supervisor, I believe.
It just doesn't change the fact that Taili and Clow are going to hold very high accuracy, and Small Fox probably join them. So Australia really needs to like now pack the 115s in and just throw them all over to get the accuracy they need. I believe like they probably need like an average of a 98.6 to take the win here. So that's not easy. It's definitely
For
doable.
sure, yeah.
But Maybe more like a 98.5. We'll see. We'll see, I guess. We'll see. And hopefully Creeper is able to play with everyone else this time around. Because I believe like playing afterwards and seeing the accuracy of the opposite team.
Yeah, it does something, right?
It does something to you.
Mentally,
because
for sure.
So we are probably going to see an upgraded Creeper dude here. This is like, this has to be a lot of pressure for Team Australia now. Like you really don't want to go down to the losers bracket at all. You want to stay in winners bracket. You want to stay there until you get to the grand finals. Yeah, especially like on a best of 11, like going twice, coming for like you have to win twice on the best of 11 if you come from the losers bracket in the finals, right? That's like
best of 11. That's so tiring, dude.
Yeah, I mean like it just doesn't end, right? You need to get like 6 wins, and if you're like if it's close, you're just gonna have like each match go for like 2 hours or something like that, and then you have to go again. It's pretty insane. It is quite insane. So nobody wants to get knocked to the losers bracket, and Sweden is feeling it right now. They are at their first match point. So let's see if they can just bring it home with their own pick right now. And I do believe that Team Sweden has an advantage here.
And kind of do remember that Sweden does have a reset still. Like they haven't used their reset throughout the whole set yet.
So if they should like miss or something and lose because of that, they can just easily replay this.
All right, and
there we
go. Going in for the match point potentially. We are heading into falling. And this is the easy chart of falling, so it's super act.
It is quite hackable.
Right, we're back and we are starting it.
All right, the beginning being like more or less the slowest part of the entire map. Team Sweden currently at that 98.7, pretty insane accuracy. I do believe it's gonna go down a little bit when the one-handed parts start, because that is it is a little bit harder to act in the beginning. But so far doing very well. There we go. Both teams dropping a little bit. I think Chicken actually underperforming quite substantially here. 98.4 I don't believe is what Chicken is looking for on a map like this. Creeper Dude pretty much at the same point as Chicken, hold that 98.4. Pretty much the same score as Clow. And Ultra V and Danny struggling to get that 98.
Is just pulling ahead. Kylie is so good at accuracy.
Daily is like at standard act, like maps like these, he is actually very insane. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm pretty sure he's not happy with this score. I think he's like 0.2 behind of his PB right now. I think pretty much everyone is like kind of underperforming. If I look at the scores, I don't believe a single player is happy with the way they perform right now. And the scores are still kind of insane. That just shows you what kind of
what kind of players we're seeing. No matter how hard I tried, I'd never get a. All the players here are crazy. But
just imagine holding a 98.7 almost and being unhappy with your score. That's kind of funny.
Dude, that's the thing. Like, yeah, all the players here are so skilled and we're seeing crazy scores like 98. But when we put them next to each other, Team Sweden just pulling ahead just a little bit here. And the song is actually not that, I believe, 3-minute song.
We have only like 20 seconds left.
I believe this is it. We might see the 4-0 from Team Sweden. And
very, very convincing victory from Team Sweden. And honestly, I believe not even a miss at this point would be enough. Yeah, not even a miss would have been enough.
Wait,
just kissing the wall right at the end. Creeper Dude's still playing for some reason. There we go.
I think his stream got like a little delayed, a little for there. But
it delayed a little bit. Chicken also, I think, just tanked the walls at the end. But in the end, it was not quite enough. with Tylee's 98.67 and the 98.5s collectively from Wixie Clow and Small Fox. It was just a too high accuracy level play from Sweden. And that means that Sweden is going to advance, I think, to the next round.
I believe.
And it's already semifinals. And
that's going to be a best of 9. I hope their stamina is ready.
Oh, that's...
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. This is the winner's bracket. Sweden is knocking Australia down to the loser's bracket, but do not count Australia out just yet. We've seen some pretty insane loser's bracket runs. And that's why I'm kind of excited to see the loser's bracket matches as well, because honestly, Beat Saber World Cup, best players from all around the world, winner's bracket, loser's bracket, all the matches are going to be kind of insane, like no matter where you go. And that's why it's kind of, it's hype.
It is. It absolutely is. Especially considering that like the map pools also switch up every time. Like you're not gonna see the same map at all, right? So, you don't know what map pool is going to be there for the players, and it just like it is enough to have like one map pool where players kind of excel at, because that just does exist, right? You can't like you can't have maps where every player is always the same at, because certain patterns you just improve at, and then you're very good at it. If you're like good at outer lane stacks for some reason, I'm not really sure how that is possible, but some players are good at that, you will have such a big advantage on these maps over other players. So it's definitely going to stay interesting. Australia is going to go up against the winner of the match between Belgium and Denmark, and Sweden is probably going up against the United States, because let's be real, United States against France is in heavy favor of the United States. So these are probably going to be our matches for next week, but let's not count our chickens before they're hatched. United States versus France is still happening this week. I actually believe today in a few hours. These matches actually happen reasonably close to each other. Yeah. Austria against Finland and United States against France, all happening today. So this is going to be pretty hype. I'm really looking forward to that.
Dude, I can't wait. I think I'm also casting South Korea's match later, right? South Korea, we've seen them have quite this was last year. They had a crazy losers bracket run.
Yeah, maybe they can repeat it. Like South Korea,
I want to see what happens here.
Like South Korea and Norway might actually get very, very close. It is seed 11 and 14, but honestly, like Norway has a huge advantage with Dahelo. Like that is an insane advantage that they have. But sometimes one player is not enough to carry the whole team, and if South Korea has like this collective consistency going, this can be an insane match.
I'm also interested to see their team comp as well, because South Korea did have to change a bunch of players for this year, because I believe Lemonade's serving his mandatory military, so he isn't able to play, and I believe Dak is taking a little bit of a step back from Beat Saber, so he is also not representing South Korea. So we had a little bit of a roster change. It will be interesting to see what ends up happening, and like just the team dynamics of what's going to happen here.
And we are going to see Austria against Finland. I think that match is in favor of Finland. Austria will have to really, really bring the power to this match to go further, because Finland is quite strong. Yeah, they have Ceska, they have Make, they have a lot of very strong players. So Austria is going to hopefully be able to put up a good fight. I do see Finland being at a slight advantage, maybe even like more than slight. And United States against France, kind of. I talked
the
about
defending
this.
Champs.
United
They're
States
coming in with their guns blazing.
Is even scarier than last year, if you can believe that. So France is going to probably have a lot of trouble trying to take matches on that one. But okay, these matches.
Player questionnaire. When we had that question, which team are you most afraid of? Like almost 90%.
I mean,
was talking about the United States, which is understandable.
It is understandable, but let's be real.
Stacked team.
Everyone who hasn't written United States didn't because that's obvious. Like, I can't believe a single person in any team being like, no, United States is not a problem. Like, it's not, that's simply like not happening. I guess players were just like, United States is obvious, so let's go for like individual players or like in specific teams except for United States, because the United States, they're going to scare you if you go up against them, because they are insanely stacked.
Thank you guys for tuning in to see this match. We'll be seeing you later tonight
At 16 UTC.
16 UTC. Stay tuned, guys.